goodness! Are you all right?
Come with us, now.
Tyr, what is it?
Who was that person?
A replica. She probably fled here from Sheridan.
Fled? Why?
It's been happening a lot recently. People who have died just show up with no memories of the past. People being spotted at their own funerals.
A natural result of such large-scale replication.
They don't know anything. Some fall prey to monsters, others just take things from shops. Many replicas are the victims of terrible abuse.
That's inhuman!
More and more people are learning that living creatures are being replicated. Some people think that their loved ones died because a replica of them was created. Maybe some did, but a lot of replicas are just innocent victims.
And these newborn replicas can't say a thing to defend themselves.
Exactly. In the end, we've begun offering them asylum here. There aren't many places safe from monsters. They have nowhere else to go. But it's not like we have infinite resources. We're in just as bad a bind as they are.
Welcome, all of you. The situation has become quite grave, hasn't it?
Grandfather, we've come here today to consult with you.
I understand. Now that we've lost Phone Master Ion, I am the logical representative to attend the summit.
Then you'll...
Yes. I'll head to Doth shortly.
That's great.
We should tell Father. The summit can now finally begin.
That's odd. There seem to be more people here than before.
Hey, couldn't those be replicas?
What's going on? What are replicas doing in a place like this?
Looks like we should see what's going on in the city before seeing His Majesty. What's wrong, Natalia?
I had thought I'd fulfilled my duty as royalty.
What do you mean, thought? You opened the port, built a clinic, lots of things.
But who's to say those weren't merely for my own self-satisfaction?
The people of Batical feel honestly grateful to you. Isn't that proof enough?
Even so.
All actions begin with a desire for self-satisfaction.
Really?
For example, suppose Natalia felt she wanted to work for the kingdom, ignoring personal gain. By acting on that thought, Natalia still satisfies her own desires.
Well, yeah, but Jade, that's missing the point.
Indeed it is. I'm quibbling.
But once something gains other support, it grows beyond mere self-satisfaction.
If that's the case, you've got the support of everyone here in Batical. That's proof that you're not being selfish.
No, there must be more that I can do. As a commoner in this position, I have a duty to think of the people's happiness. The people of the city have accepted me. I must fulfill their expectations.
Natalia, you're amazing.
Yes, but you can do things little by little. Do what you can, slowly but surely.
I guess royalty can't just sit around in pretty clothes eating yummy food all the time.
Well, countries with royalty like that wind up falling apart.
Once she truly thinks of the people, how will she feel toward monarchy itself?
Did you say something?
No, nothing at all.
What the hell? Who are you? Don't come any closer!
What are you doing? Stop it!
Hey, that thing's a monster! Don't get near it!
Huh? What do you mean, a monster?
That's my buddy who died 2 weeks ago on his way back from getting a score reading. No, my buddy's dead. That thing, it's an imposter. But he looks just like him.
A replica.
Calm down! This person is no monster!
Fine. He's still a freak.
Rem. The Tower of Rem.
What's this Tower of Rem the replicas are talking about?
It's the name of an ancient tower that stands in the Cliffoth. It's from the Dawn Age, part of a plan to travel to another planet should they fail to create the Outer Lands.
Another planet? Is that even possible?
Supposedly it was a radical idea, even at the time.
If they couldn't do it in the Dawn Age, it's just a dream for us. We can barely fly.
So these replicas are trying to reach the Outer Lands through that tower?
Even if that's the case, how could they all know about the Tower of Rem?
If one were to implant the memory of the Tower of Rem when they were created, it's unlikely, but not impossible.
We're not reaching any conclusions here. Let's stop for now and go see the king.
You're right.
Ask for salvation from the New Order of Lorelei.
Respect the score! I will not sit by and be smothered by the miasma!
My father in Cassidonia died from this outbreak of miasma!
I don't want to go to the Cliffoth! Put me back on the old Outer Lands!
Calm down! Everyone, just calm down! Cease this at once!
Shut up!
Natalia!
Silence! I am Natalia! Natalia Luzu Kimlaska Landvaldir! Beloved citizens of Kimlaska, I beseech you to be calm. Hear what I have to say.
Your Highness! The miasma! At this rate, we're all done for!
We are aware of the situation and are doing everything we can to stop the miasma.
Why don't we just raise the ground again like before?
That's not possible. The outer lands of the new Order of Lorelei are created by destroying the land we have now. The appearance of Eldrant has caused several islands in the Central Ocean to disappear. This land will be erased, and you along with it.
But that can't be! You all know better by now. What good can come from obsessing over the score? Yulia's score never predicted that the outer lands would fall into the Cliff-Oth.
That's because we didn't obey the score.
Why should we obey it? A prophecy that only comes true if you obey it is no prophecy at all. The score is not a future set in stone. It's just one of many possible futures.
I ask you all to please give us just a little more time. If we cannot come up with a solution in time, we will petition the new Order of Lorelei for help.
Princess Natalia, we believe in you.
As long as the miasma goes away, we've got no complaints with His Majesty's rule.
The miasma has already killed several people. Now there are replicas? These weird human things just hang around and root through our property.
We just want to live a normal, peaceful life!
Human things.
Luke, they're just upset. Once they calm down and get a grip on the situation...
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, Natalia, what the devil has happened to Mose?
We're looking into that now ourselves.
Well, at the moment, we can't openly cross him. We do not intend to give in to him, but many people still have faith in the score. If we were to oppose it, it could lead to violence.
Damn.
His Majesty is also working to settle the issues of the replicas. But there are too many to accept as refugees, and the city's public safety is suffering.
A small riot broke out when a replica went to his own funeral. Several people died. And there's the matter of feeding them all. These replicas are such a headache. Ah, Luke, I'm not talking about you. Don't let it upset you.
Your Majesty, I propose we work on an allied response with the Malkuth ambassador.
Agreed. I leave that to you.
By the way, Father, all sides have agreed to hold that summit on the score.
I see. You've made a fine ambassador, Natalia. I'm proud of you. The timing is perfect. All three powers can agree on how the score is to be handled. I also intend to propose taking joint military action against the new Order of Lorelei.
That makes sense. This world is about to get erased because of that replica land.
That said, any direct attack on Eldrant is precluded by the planet storm.
Yes, another headache. And we'll need to discuss the replica issue as well.
Is the replica problem really that bad?
It's better than it was. It seems they're headed to a place called the Tower of Rem. Many have already left. But between clashes with the citizens and the stress on the economy, they caused quite an uproar. There were enough of them for an entire country, and the majority couldn't speak a word. Some people tried to snatch up replicas for untoward purposes.
So there really is no place for replicas.
These problems only arose from a lack of preparedness and infrastructure.
It's also an emotional matter for many. Replicas are identical copies of the originals.
In any case, this summit comes first. Gather the advisors together to formulate Kimlaska's policy. And you all should wait at Duke Fabra's manor until things are settled here.
Father, please allow me to participate.
Very well.
Natalia, we're all counting on you.
Thank you.
Your Majesty, we also have a report concerning that other issue.
Come to my chambers later.
Understood.
I see. So that Largo fellow really is Natalia's true father.
Yes, sir. There's no doubt.
What to do? That child could very well be forced to battle her own father.
Natalia still doesn't know. There's always the option of not telling her at all.
Yeah, knowing the truth doesn't always bring happiness.
How about you? Luke, what do you think?
When I found out I was a replica, I felt like I didn't want to know. I was sad. But I had already begun to get a sense that I wasn't really myself. If I hadn't known, I would have been in complete despair. I'd have just given up on everything. I know her case is completely different, but I think it's probably better to know.
I think you're right. Ignorance can be bliss. But the idea of us knowing while Natalia, the one in question here, doesn't. It feels wrong to me.
It'll only make it more painful when she finds out later.
You're right. Give me some time to think it over.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I'll use this time to go to Malkuth to suggest the Emperor settle on a policy. I'll be borrowing the Albior.
Well then, what's it going to be, Luke? Back to the manor?
Yeah.
Luke, what's wrong?
Yeah, you're acting weird, Luke. Off in your own little world.
Luke!
Lorelei? Or is it?
Hey, Replica, where are you? Ash, we're in...
Never mind, I see it. Batical.
Damn it, first you put your voice in my head, now you're looking through my eyes?
I'm close to Batical. I'll meet you there. Stay in the city.
I'll be back in the manor. If you want to come see me there, be my guest.
No, head to the port or something.
I want to go back to my home.
Fine, do what you want.
What did Ash have to say?
He's coming to meet us. I told him we'd be at the manor.
The manor? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, it's better this way.
I never thought I'd see you back here.
I never thought I'd return. Ash, how is Lorelei? I couldn't make contact. It must be trapped inside Van, unable to communicate. So your search for the Jewel of Lorelei is still ongoing, but we do know that Lorelei passed the key up through the Sephiroth. If you didn't pick it up, it should still be somewhere around the Sephiroth.
But you searched them, didn't you, Ash? What, did you miss one?
I'm not an idiot. You have me confused with someone else here. What are you trying to say?
They say the sword and the jewel react to one another. You should have found it.
If we don't get the jewel, things play right into Van's hands. Damn. And with the miasma, the people are leaning towards the new order of Lorelei. The miasma.
The light of the sacred flame shall approach a Kimlaskan city of phone machines, seeking a way to purify the taint. There, salvation shall be found through the use of a forbidden power.
Ash, what if the miasma could be neutralized through a hyperresonance? What are you talking about? That's impossible. Not if you have the Sword of Lorelei. It would cost someone their life, but...
Luke, what are you talking about?
That's the first time I've heard anything like that.
So? You saying you'll die for us? I'm saying... Must be nice for you replicas, being able to say you'd just give it all up like that. If I could make up for Exariuth by apologizing, I'd apologize as much as it took. If my dying could bring back Exariuth, then I'd be scared, but I'd die. I don't want to die any more than anyone else. Huh, of course you don't. I'm not ready to die yet either. But wait! This little chat is over. I've got something to do. I'm not done talking. Just give me 5 more minutes. Let go of me!
Come on, hear him out, Ash.
Fine.
You're...
Father, Mother, I've brought the real Luke home. You bastard! What are you planning? We'll be waiting in the courtyard.
Luke! It's really you, isn't it, Luke?
It's good to see you again, Mother.
So you've been with the Oracle Knights?
Yes.
You've grown up, Luke.
Father.
I get it. You want Ash to meet up with your parents.
But Luke, are you okay with this? The thought of Ash coming here always made you...
Terrified. It still does. But I'm just a replica. He's real. If I'm going to get told I'm not needed, I'd rather hear it sooner than...
Stop it, Luke.
Guy?
I thought something was up with you. You've got this stupid idea about killing yourself to stop the miasma, don't you?
Luke, don't be an idiot.
You keep telling yourself you're just a worthless replica imposter. You keep worrying that you'll be told you're unnecessary. What does that even mean?
I've been asking myself ever since I found out I'm a replica. Why was I born? Who am I? Why am I alive? I have no right to exist. No replica does.
I've heard enough.
So have I. I'm not Luke anymore. I'm never coming back here. Get over that inferiority complex before you go proposing anything stupid. You're infuriating.
Luke, let's get some rest. You've got to be tired.
Yeah.
It's true that we'd lose the limitless energy provided by phone power. But what good is maintaining the planet storm if all of humanity is lost?
The score is no longer our guide. The time has come to shape the future by our own wills.
Most phone tech and phonic arts would be lost if the planet storm were gone. But not all phonons would disappear. We simply have to develop a way to make use of those limited phonon resources, correct?
Why worry about future inconveniences when we may not have a future at all? I agree that stopping the planet storm is the logical solution.
Everyone, good news. We've agreed to stop the planet storm.
As have we. Now we should head to Doth for the formal summit. Their Majesties have set sail for Doth already.
Yeah, but we're taking the Albior. We'll probably pass them along the way.
Okay, let's go.
I was afraid I'd missed you.
What's going on? What are you doing all the way out here?
So, you've left the neutralization of the miasma to Ash?
What?
Ash came by just a bit ago asking about how to neutralize the miasma using hyperresonance.
Ash? But why?
That jerk. What is he thinking?
I did some calculations at his request for the likelihood of that plan succeeding, but...
There simply aren't enough 7th phonons to make it work. With Lorelei asleep, there wouldn't be enough even if the planet storm were active. And even if there were enough.
No one could endure it. The phonon bonds would break, the phonons would separate, and the person would die.
Don't tell me that Ash was fully aware of that.
Yes. I tried to stop him, but he was insistent.
But what about the 10,007th phonists he'd need to sacrifice?
He'll use the replicas. The 7th phonon is used to bond a replica's atomic particles. They could be used as a substitute for the 7th phonists. He has the sort of Lorelei to use as an amplifier as well.
That idiot! He's planning to kill himself and take all the replicas with him?
What the hell is he thinking now, after all that talk about not wanting to die?
Luke, you have to stop him. We can't let him do something like this.
I know.
Where is he now?
If he's planning on using the replica's 7th phonons, then he's at the Tower of Rem.
Where is that?
The QB Peninsula. It was part of the Cliffoth, but now it should be at the tip of the Rugnican continent.
All right, let's go get Ash.